Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to this Football Manager 2022 simulation experiment here. Now, at the moment, a time of mourning in football as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been sacked by Manchester United. Very sad. But now the question is, what is next? Who is going to come in to replace him? And so I thought I'd get into Football Manager. I'd put 4 of the top and most talked about candidates into the role of Manchester United manager for a season to see how they'd got on. And it is these 4 men: Leicester manager Brendan Rodgers, Ajax manager Erik ten Hag, Ralf Rangnick and Zinedine Zidane. 4 great managers, all been linked with the position, all options available for Manchester United to choose should they wish. And I think it'll be interesting to see how they can all get on as Manchester United manager with this team at the moment. Now, the big difference, of course, will come from the tactics. Looking at the 4 men's tactics here, you can see Brendan Rodgers and Erik ten Hag very similar, both going for that 4-2-3-1 standard playing style, adventurous playing mentality, pressing more often. The only difference, the marking style mixed for Rodgers, zonal for Erik ten Hag. Will that cause a big difference? We'll have to find out. Whilst Ralf Rangnick and Zinedine Zidane both going for different formations. Ralf Rangnick going for a 4-4-2, playing more attacking, pressing more often, zonal marking, compared to Zidane with that 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder, standard playing style, balanced playing mentality, pressing more often, mixed marking style. What difference will these managers and these tactics be able to have on this Manchester United team? Will they be able to get on better than Solskjaer? Will they be able to bring some silverware perhaps to Manchester United this season? Without further ado, let's start the simulations. First of all, seeing how Brendan Rodgers gets on as Manchester United manager. And the end of the season here, and as you can see, Brendan Rodgers already done better than Solskjaer, still in the position as Manchester United manager. Let's see how he got on. Manchester United finishing first in the Premier League. Brendan Rodgers bringing success, bringing that 21st league trophy to Manchester United. Clearly done very well in the Premier League. Man United winning the league by 3 points over second place Man City. Ronaldo, second top scorer with 21 goals. Brendan Rodgers managing to really get him firing. Great work here from Brendan Rodgers. Schedule-wise, in other competitions, Manchester United going up in the Carabao Cup 3rd round, but on penalties to Chelsea, a tough game. Don't think you can really blame Rodgers too much for that one. Going further down, FA Cup 5th round defeat to Liverpool in extra time. Once again, a tough fixture. I don't think you can really blame him for that one either. Whilst in the Champions League, Manchester United getting to the final. Brendan Rodgers taking United to the Champions League final where they lost to PSG. And, I mean, once again, PSG, Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. A really tough game. A tight 2-1 defeat. You really can't blame Rodgers for that one either, can you? So, overall, Brendan Rodgers done an amazing job at Man United. I think we can all agree. A Premier League title, Champions League final, Carabao Cup and FA Cup, not doing the best, but losing to tough opposition. Transfer-wise, what did he get up to? He brought in Arthur from Zebra, Daryl Dyke from Orlando, Taos Mango, and on the outs, Eric Bay leaving the club on loan, Martial leaving the club on loan as well as youngster Willy Kambwala. Brendan Rodgers doing a good job here at Manchester United in the first season, getting this experiment off to a good start, bringing silverware to the club, and not just silverware, the Premier League trophy at last. Another thing I just want to check, which I'll be doing for each of these simulations, is I just want to see how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's gone, and he is unemployed. He did not take a job in this simulation. Waiting for the perfect opportunity, I assume, to strike, but that's it for this first round. Brendan Rodgers doing great, winning the Premier League. Let's see next how Erik ten Hag gets on as Manchester United manager. And Erik ten Hag is definitely not enjoying the same success as Brendan Rodgers, meeting the same fate as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, sacked as United, currently unemployed. This has clearly not gone very well for ten Hag. Going over to United, Man United finishing 5th in the Premier League. I'll just have a look. Erik ten Hag sacked on the 27th of February. 22 games won, 10 draws, 10 losses, 52% wins record. Not the worst, but obviously Man United's board not happy with it. United finishing 5th in the league, missing out on Champions League football by 14 points to Arsenal. Ronaldo, second top scorer once again with 18 goals, but United not doing well. Looking at the past positions here, Man United sacking Erik ten Hag following a 3-0 win against Norwich, so something else must have happened. Let's go look at Man United's schedule, see how else they got on this season. Man United's doing very well in the Carabao Cup, progressing in all the tournaments, but then, yeah, it was Erik ten Hag sacked following a 2-0 defeat in the Carabao Cup final to Liverpool. Erik ten Hag's last game, that cup final defeat, he could have brought silverware, he didn't, he lost his job in the end. It's, Liverpool once again a tough opposition, but he couldn't beat them, and that cost him his job. And then Man United from there, out in the Champions League, first knockout round, second leg. He got a draw against PSG. PSG beating Brendan Rodgers in the final, of course. But then he was sacked. They lost in the first knockout. They made it to the FA Cup final, but they lost to Man City in that as well. Erik ten Hag not having the best of times at Man United. Transfer history-wise, he brought in only one man, Alejandro Frances from Zaragoza on deadline day. And then on the outs, they let go of Juan Mata to Newcastle for 1 million, rising to 1.2. But overall, yeah, the second simulation not going well for the Manchester United manager, Erik ten Hag, losing his job, meeting that same fight as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And speaking of, let's see how Ole has got on in this simulation. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, manager of Leeds United here, going from United to big rivals in Leeds. Let's see what happened here. Bielsa sacked back in December, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer receiving the job on Christmas Eve. 6 wins, 6 draws and 9 losses, 28% win record. Not having the best of time at Leeds United. Leeds finishing 14th in the Premier League. Ole got a job at least. And faced a 3-0 defeat to Man United with a Ronaldo hat-trick. So, I mean, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is employed and Erik ten Hag is not, so who's the real winner here at the end of the day? But still, this second simulation not going well for Manchester United as Erik ten Hag sacked by the club. Hopefully for United fans, this third one will go better as we see how Ralf Rangnick gets on as the manager of Manchester United. And Ralf Rangnick here, still in charge of United. He is not sacked. He did not meet the fate of Solskjaer and ten Hag. He's still got the job, which is a positive at least. Let's see how he managed to go on. Manchester United winning the Premier League again. A 21st Premier League trophy brought home by Ralf Rangnick in the Premier League. United 88 points, winning the league by 8 points. A dominant victory really there, brought to the club by Ralf Rangnick as United become champions of England. Ronaldo not second top scorer this time, but you're seeing Sancho with 8 player of the matches, third best highest average rating, Rashford with the best average rating, so maybe Rangnick's formation bringing out the best of those two a little bit more than Ronaldo, and Fernando's getting a lot of yellow cards with that formation as well. God knows how he's played him, but still United winning the Premier League, the big thing here. In other competitions, just go to the United schedule. Looking down, United's Carabao Cup final, where they beat Burnley. Ralf Rangnick winning the Carabao Cup, a 2-0 win against Burnley, bringing 2 pieces of silverware to the club in the form of the Premier League and the Carabao Cup trophy. Ralf Rangnick having a great time, defeat in the FA Cup 5th round to Liverpool, much like Rodgers, a tough game once again, in extra time once again. And in the Champions League, a quarter-final defeat to Bayern Munich on penalties. A tough loss. Greenwood missing the penalty in the shootout there. Munich, a tough game. Nothing wrong with losing there. But overall, Ralf Rangnick doing a great job overall. Looking at his transfers, who did he bring in? He brought in a few signings. Samuel Schauscha from Tenerife. Milenkovic bringing in some defensive reinforcements from Fiorentina. And Dudu as well. And on the outs from United, there's quite a few. Anthony Elanga, Fred and Eric Bailly both going on loan to Real San Sebastian. They loaned out Schauscha. Lee Grant to Burnley. Matic going on loan to San Sebastian. Real San Sebastian just loaning United's entire team here. And Phil Jones going to Werder Bremen on loan as well. I'd love to see how that would go on. But still, quite a few moves for Ralf Rangnick. He's been the most active here in the transfer window. and don't think you can argue with him winning 2 pieces of silverware here. We'll just check once again how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's got on, and he's got the Leeds United job again. Once again, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer finding employment with Leeds United. Looking how that happened. Bielsa sacked in November this time, and on the 24th of November, a full month before he got it in the Erik Ten Hag simulation, Solskjaer got the job. 14 wins, 7 draws, 10 losses, 45% win rate. Solskjaer are doing a much better job this time around. Leeds 12th in the Premier League. Looking at Leeds' schedule here, Solskjaer beating Man United as well on the second to last day. Leeds 2, United 1. Solskjaer getting a measure of revenge against his former employers there, so good for him. But still, the highlight here, Ralf Rangnick doing an amazing job at Man United, winning that 21st league trophy, as well as the Carabao Cup. Him and Brendan Rodgers both done fantastic here. Rodgers with the Champions League final, but Rangnick with that extra trophy as well. Into the final simulation here, will Zinedine Zidane be able to bring similar success as Rangnick and Rodgers, or will he meet the same fate that Ten Hag and Solskjaer have felt as Man United manager? And Zinedine Zidane here, as you can see, still United manager. Erik Ten Hag, the only man not to survive throughout this experiment. Zidane keeping his job as United manager. Let's see how they got on. And Man United finishing 3rd in the Premier League. No trophy, but it's Champions League football still for Manchester United. Finishing 3rd on 81 points. Missing out on 2nd to Liverpool on goal difference. 3 points off City. A very tight run race in the Premier League here, as Zidane's United come very close, but do miss out on that trophy. Getting Champions League football, though, a big plus. Manchester United in other competitions here with Zidane. Let's see how they got on. Scrolling down, a very, very strong start to the season there. Only defeat to Leeds United there. And then further on, progressing. An FA Cup 4th round defeat to Burnley. Disappointment for United, you'd have to think there. But then a Carabao Cup final win. Zidane winning the Carabao Cup, bringing it to Old Trafford. A 2-0 win against Leeds. I'm sure Man United fans would love that. A big win against Leeds to win the Carabao Cup. But then some disappointment. A 5-0 aggregate loss to Bayern Munich in the Champions League first knockout round. Bayern Munich a strong team, but 5-0. That can't feel good, if we're all honest. But overall, Zidane having a decent season. 3rd in the league. A Carabao Cup final win, bringing some silverware. Doing alright here. Transfer-wise, Zidane bringing in Anel Amahedovic from Malmo and Arthur from Zebra. Arthur with his 2nd move to United here. I think Brendan Rodgers signed him as well. And then on the outs, Erik Bailly going on loan to Real San Sebastian as usual. Phil Jones going to Werder Bremen on loan once again. And Jesse Lingard moving to Newcastle for 17.25 million. Finishing off things here, we'll just see if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got the Leeds job again. He did not. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer unemployed here. No job for him yet. Waiting for that perfect opportunity. Waiting for Marcelo Bielsa to get sacked, I assume. Let's see if he was. Leeds United finishing 11th. And Bielsa still employed. So it's just a matter of time before Solskjaer gets that job. But overall, Zidane bringing some silverware to Man United here and doing a decent job of things. And so overall, the results of the simulations look like this. Ranking them, you have to say Erik Ten Hag, the worst possible choice here. His United team getting to the Carabao Cup final, but losing 5th in the Prem. Round of 16 Champions League defeat. Making it to the FA Cup final and losing to City, but he had already been fired by then, so I don't know how much you can credit him for getting to the final there. Erik Ten Hag, the worst choice. And then going on, you just have to say Zidane, 3rd, I guess. Doing decent, 3rd in the league, a Carabao Cup final win. But the 2 best options, Brendan Rodgers and Ralf Rangnick, is how you want to separate them. Both winning the Premier League. Ralf Rangnick winning the Carabao Cup, but Brendan Rodgers getting to the Champions League final. Both doing an amazing job. So in conclusion, United should avoid Ten Hag at all costs. Consider Zidane, but in the end bring in Brendan Rodgers or Ralf Rangnick. And the biggest takeaway here is that Leeds United fans, if Marcelo Bielsa gets sacked, do not worry, because very soon Ole will be at the wheel at your club. But that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this Football Manager 2020 experiment simulation here. If you have, then please do like and subscribe for more. And thank you for watching.